abuses, be it female, male, children, anybody can be a victim. The world needs to be much more aware. It's so unfortunate that women get more attention, children get more attention, but men don't. Unfortunately, out of every 4 men, there is a victim of an abuse. Men's ego will not allow them speak out. I recently read a tragic story about a Nigerian couple who relocated with the family to the United States, and due to varied degrees of abuses, he shot the wife to death. You can check the description for the link of the story. According to the story, the man is actually an ex-soldier. He sent his wife and children to the United States. The wife started braiding, doing some businesses in the United States, made money, and the man later relocated to the United States to meet this family. But unfortunately, the woman was no longer the wife he married, started abusing him. And what baffles me is, why would you stay in an abusive relationship to the extent of taking your partner's life? I understand the Nigerian, or rather the black couple. I understand black couples make excuses with their children. Oh, I don't want to leave this relationship. I'm enduring this marriage because of my children. But let me tell you something today. If you die, you will no longer have access to those children. If you are convicted to prison, you will no longer have access to those children. And I have never seen where parents are buried with their children. I think we need to enlighten ourselves. There are so many people who consider societal shame. They don't want to take a bold step. Oh, what will my people say? What will the people say? Listen, the people don't know what you're going through. You are the victim of the abuse. You are the one wearing the shoe. You understand where the pain hurts you. It's time for us to start speaking up. Be you a woman, a man, or a child. We all need help, but help will not come when you don't speak up. That's the truth. You don't have to remain in a toxic relationship just to prove a point. I understand this man must have considered so many things: financial loss, emotional pains, name it. But the truth of the matter is, all those things don't count. Now the wife is gone, he's going to definitely end up in jail. All those losses he was putting into consideration that has made him remain in an abusive relationship are all gone. The woman, on the other hand, I don't know, the woman might as well be the victim of the abuse, I am talking basically on the story I read. And according to the writer, it appears the man was the victim of the abuse. But this woman is gone, she's no longer here to speak. So let's assume the woman was the victim of abuse. Does it worth it? Does it worth it to remain in such relationship? If you're tired of marriage, if you're tired of the relationship, the best and civil thing to do is to file for a divorce. Yes, in the Western world, filing for a divorce is a normal thing. But in our own world, I'm talking about we Africans, because of our culture, because of our tradition, we tend to remain in an abusive marriage, abusive relationship because of what people will say. You don't have to die. It's time for you to speak out, whether you like it or not. Abuse is real. It could be physical, psychological, neglect, or emotional. If you die or go to jail, you might no longer have access to same children you have remained in that abusive relationship for. So my message is, would you rather go to jail, die, or file for a divorce? This is not in any way encouraging divorce, but if divorce is the only option for you to walk out of an abusive relationship, I think that's the best thing to do. If this man had taken a bold step to file for a divorce, I don't think it might have gotten to the level of pulling a trigger on the wife. I've tried to put myself in the shoe. I know it's not possible, but I've tried to understand the level of pain, the level of abuse that man must have been through to take the life of his wife. I'm not trying to justify his action because I am only talking based on the article, but the point I'm trying to make here is the woman might still be alive today if she had taken the bold step of filing for a divorce. Now, what becomes the fate of the children they left behind? So please, if filing for a divorce, if walking out of that toxic, abusive relationship is the option for you to stay alive, for you to stay in the society and not go to jail. I think that's the best step to take. Let's help each other. Do you have an idea on how people can file for a divorce in Nigeria, in the United States, that can avert futuristic reoccurrence like this? I don't know if this story sounds familiar to you, but kindly drop your comments in the comment section and let us know what you think about filing for a divorce or going to jail. Kindly like, subscribe to our channel for more content like this, and please drop a comment. Let's share ideas together on how best to avert and avoid abuses. See you next time.